Are you over 50 and starting to feel like your body just doesn't respond the way it used to? Your energy is lower. Your belly is harder to lose. Your strength is not what it once was. Your sleep may not be as deep. And maybe deep down, you feel like your masculine drive, confidence, and physical power are slowly fading away. But here's the truth most men never hear. Your age may not be the real problem. The real problem might be that you're doing the wrong exercises. A lot of men over 50 waste time doing endless cardio, light machine exercises, random workouts, or routines designed for 25-year-olds. And what happens? They get sore. They get frustrated. They don't build real strength. They don't regain muscle. And they start believing that getting older automatically means getting weaker. But that is not the full story. If you want to rebuild strength, protect your muscle, improve your energy, and support a healthier hormonal environment, you don't need 25 different exercises. You need the right 5. 5 powerful movements that train the entire body. 5 exercises that help you build real-world strength. 5 exercises that tell your body, I still need muscle, I still need power, I still need energy. Now, before we go further, let's be honest. No exercise will magically make your testosterone explode overnight. If someone promises that, be careful. But the right kind of strength training can support better muscle mass, better body composition, better energy, and a healthier overall environment for testosterone. And after 50, that matters more than ever. So in this video, I'm going to show you the only 5 exercises men over 50 should focus on if they want to train smarter, feel stronger, and stop wasting time. And make sure you stay until exercise number 5, because it looks simple, but it may be one of the most powerful movements for men who want to feel strong again. Before we begin, hit the like button if you want to stay strong after 50, and subscribe to the channel if you want more videos about strength, energy, and healthy aging for men. Now let's get started. Why men over 50 should not train like they are 25. After 50, your body changes. That does not mean you are broken. That does not mean you are weak. That does not mean your best years are behind you. But it does mean you need to train with more intelligence. When a young guy trains badly, he can often get away with it. He can sleep poorly, eat badly, use terrible form, train too much, and still see some results. But after 50, your body is less forgiving. Your joints need more respect. Your recovery matters more. Your form becomes more important. Your training must be effective, not just exhausting. And this is where many men make a huge mistake. They think they need to do more exercises, more sets, more time in the gym, more sweating, more punishment. But what they really need is to do better. Your body responds best to exercises that use large muscle groups, movements that require real effort, movements that train your legs, back, chest, arms, core, posture, and grip. These movements send a clear message to your body. I still need to be strong. I still need to keep muscle. I still need to produce energy. I still need to function. That is why these 5 exercises are so powerful. They are not random. They are not trendy. They are not complicated. They are the foundation. And when you combine them with good sleep, enough protein, proper recovery, and consistency, your body can begin to respond in a very different way. Of course, if you have heart problems, serious injuries, uncontrolled blood pressure, or you have not trained in years, talk to a qualified professional before starting. The goal is not to prove something by getting hurt. The goal is to build strength that lasts. Now let's begin with exercise number 1. Exercise 1. The goblet squat. The first exercise is the goblet squat. And maybe you are thinking, squats? After 50? Isn't that dangerous? No. What is dangerous is losing the ability to squat. Think about your daily life. Sitting down, standing up, getting out of a car, climbing stairs, picking something up from the floor, getting off the couch without using your hands, All of these movements require leg strength, and when your legs get weak, your entire life gets smaller. The goblet squat is one of the best ways for men over 50 to train the squat safely. You hold a dumbbell or kettlebell close to your chest, keep your torso tall, brace your core, and squat down with control. It trains your quads, glutes, core, hips, posture, and balance. And here is why that matters. Your legs contain some of the largest muscles in your body. When you train them, you are not just building stronger legs. You are giving your entire body a reason to maintain muscle and strength. For men over 50, that is extremely important. You do not need to squat like a powerlifter. You do not need to put a heavy barbell on your back. You do not need to destroy your knees. You need a controlled, safe, progressive squat pattern. A great way to start is with a chair squat. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. Hold the weight close to your chest. Keep your chest up. Push your hips back. Lower yourself until you lightly touch the chair. Then stand back up by pressing your feet into the floor. Do not collapse onto the chair. Do not let your knees cave in. Do not round your back. Do not rush the movement. Control is everything. Start with 2 or 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. When that becomes easy, you can increase the weight slightly, increase the range of motion, or slow down the lowering phase. The goblet squat is not just an exercise for your legs, it is an exercise for your independence. Strong legs mean you move better. Strong legs mean you age better. Strong legs mean you stay capable. And every time you squat, you remind your body that strength still matters. Exercise 2, the Romanian deadlift. The second exercise is the Romanian deadlift. This is one of the most important movements for men over 50 because it trains the muscles most men neglect, the backside of the body, your glutes, your hamstrings, your lower back, your upper back, your grip, your core. Most men spend too much time sitting in the car, sitting at work, sitting on the couch, sitting at the table. Over time, the glutes become weaker, the hips get tighter, posture gets worse, and the lower back starts to complain. The Romanian deadlift helps fix that. It teaches your body how to hinge at the hips instead of bending from the spine. And that is a major difference. Many men hurt their backs not because lifting is bad, but because they lift with poor mechanics. They round their spine, lose control, and force the lower back to do work the hips should be doing. The Romanian deadlift retrains that pattern. Here is how it works. Hold 2 dumbbells or a light bar in front of your body. Keep your knees slightly bent. Push your hips back as if you are trying to touch the wall behind you. Let the weights travel close to your legs. Keep your back neutral. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Then stand tall by driving your hips forward and squeezing your glutes. This is not a squat. This is not a toe touch. This is not a fast, sloppy movement. It is a hip hinge. And when you do it correctly, it strengthens the entire posterior chain. That matters because the posterior chain is responsible for posture, power, hip strength, and lower back protection. The Romanian deadlift also makes you feel strong in a very practical way. It trains the same pattern you use when picking things up from the ground, moving furniture, carrying objects, or using your body in real life. Start light, very light if necessary. The goal is not to impress anyone. The goal is to master the movement. Keep your spine long. Move from your hips. Keep the weights close. Do not chase depth. Stop when your form starts to break. A good starting point is 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. And remember this, your body adapts to what you ask from it. If you ask your body for comfort all the time, it adapts to comfort. If you ask your body for strength, with intelligence and consistency, it adapts to strength. Exercise 3. Push-ups or dumbbell bench press. The third exercise is the push-up. But before you say, I can't do push-ups anymore, listen carefully. You do not need to start on the floor. You can do push-ups with your hands elevated on a bench, a sturdy table, a wall, or a bar. The higher your hands are, the easier the movement becomes. The important thing is that you train the pushing pattern. men over 50 need to maintain strength in the chest, shoulders, and triceps. Not just to look better, but to function better. Pushing yourself up from the floor, opening a heavy door, moving objects, supporting your body weight, protecting your shoulders. The push-up trains all of that. It also trains your core because your body has to stay aligned from head to heels. The correct form is simple, but it must be respected. Place your hands slightly wider than shoulder width. Keep your body in a straight line. Brace your core. Lower yourself under control. Press the ground away from you. Do not let your hips sag. Do not let your head drop forward. If it is too hard, elevate your hands. Over time, as you get stronger, you can lower the height until you eventually reach the floor. Another excellent option is the dumbbell bench press. For many men over 50, dumbbells can feel better on the shoulders than a straight bar. They also allow each side of the body to work independently, which can help correct strength imbalances. Whether you choose push-ups or dumbbell bench press, the goal is the same: build upper body pushing strength. And this matters more than many men realize. Because losing upper body strength changes how you feel. Your chest gets softer, your shoulders roll forward, your posture collapses, your confidence drops. But when you rebuild your chest, shoulders, and arms, you start to carry yourself differently. You stand taller. You move with more control. You feel more capable. This is not just about appearance. It is about identity. A man feels different when he knows he still has strength. Start with 2 to 4 sets of 6 to 12 reps. Choose a variation that challenges you, but still allows clean technique. The last few reps should feel difficult, but not desperate. And pay attention to your joints. Muscle fatigue is normal. Sharp shoulder pain is not. If something feels wrong, adjust the movement, reduce the difficulty, or get help from a professional. After 50, smart training beats ego training every time. Exercise. 4. The row. The fourth exercise is the row, and this may be one of the most important exercises for men over 50. Why? Because modern life pulls your body forward. You sit at a desk, you drive, you look down at your phone, you relax on the couch. You spend years with your shoulders rounding forward. Over time, this creates a posture that looks tired, weak, and older than it should. The row does the opposite. It strengthens your back. It helps open your chest. It improves posture. It trains your biceps, forearms, upper back, and shoulder stabilizers. In simple terms, the row helps rebuild your frame. There are many ways to row. You can do a one-arm dumbbell row. You can use a cable machine. You can use resistance bands. You can do a chest-supported row. You can use a rowing machine with proper form. For many men over 50, the supported one-arm dumbbell row is a great choice because it reduces stress on the lower back and lets you focus on the muscles you are trying to train. Here's how to do it. Place one hand and one knee on a bench. Hold a dumbbell in the other hand. Keep your spine neutral. Pull the weight toward your hip. Squeeze your back at the top. Lower the weight with control. Do not twist your torso wildly. Do not yank the weight. Do not turn it into a biceps exercise only. Think about pulling your elbow back and bringing your shoulder blade toward your spine. Here is a powerful rule. For every pushing exercise you do, you should do at least the same amount of pulling. Many men train chest too much and back too little. This can make posture worse and create shoulder problems over time. The row balances the body, and after 50, balance is everything. You do not just want a strong chest. You do not just want bigger arms. You need a strong back to support your structure. A good starting point is 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps per side. Use a weight you can control. A perfect row with moderate weight is far better than a heavy row done with momentum. And pay attention to how this exercise changes the way you carry yourself. A stronger back helps you stand taller. It helps your shoulders sit better. It makes your posture look more confident. It can make you feel more powerful in everyday life. The row is not flashy, but it is one of the exercises that separates men who age strong from men who slowly collapse forward. Exercise 5. The farmer's carry. Now we arrive at exercise number 5, and this one looks almost too simple, but do not underestimate it. The farmer's carry is one of the most powerful full-body exercises a man over 50 can do. You pick up a weight in each hand, and you walk. That is it. But once you do it properly, you will understand why it works. Your grip works. Your forearms work. Your shoulders work. Your traps work. Your back works. Your abs work. Your glutes work. Your legs work. Your posture works. Your breathing works. The farmer's carry trains your body as one complete unit. And that is exactly what many men are missing. Most gym exercises happen while sitting down or lying down. But real life does not happen that way. Real life requires you to carry groceries, move luggage, lift objects, walk with weight, stay balanced, keep your posture under pressure. The farmer's carry trains real-world strength. It also builds grip strength, which is extremely important. A strong grip is often connected with overall strength and physical function. When your hands get weak, many other things are usually weakening too. Here is how to do it. Pick up 2 dumbbells or kettlebells. Stand tall. Keep your shoulders down and slightly back. Brace your core. Walk with controlled steps. Do not lean side to side. Do not let your shoulders climb toward your ears. Do not rush. You should look stable, strong, and controlled. Start with carries of 20 to 40 seconds. Do 3 to 5 rounds, resting between rounds. The weight should be challenging, but not so heavy that your posture falls apart. And here is why this exercise completes the list. The goblet squat builds your legs. The Romanian deadlift builds your posterior chain. The push-up or bench press builds your pushing strength. The row builds your pulling strength. The farmer's carry teaches your body to use all that strength together. It connects everything. It turns gym strength into real strength. And for men over 50, that is exactly the goal. You do not just want to look strong. You want to be strong. You want strength that shows up in daily life. The farmer's carry is simple, practical, and brutally effective. Now that you know the 5 exercises, the next question is, how do you put them together? The answer is simple. You do not need to train every day. For many men over 50, 3 strength workouts per week can be an excellent starting point. For example, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. In each workout, you can perform all 5 movements. Start with the goblet squat. Then do the Romanian deadlift. Then do push-ups or dumbbell bench press. Then do rows. Then finish with the farmer's carry. A basic workout could look like this. Goblet squat, 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Romanian deadlift, 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Push-up or dumbbell bench press, 3 sets of 6 to 12 reps. Row, 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Farmer's carry, 3 to 5 rounds of 20 to 40 seconds. Rest 60 to 120 seconds between sets, depending on your fitness level. But listen carefully. You do not have to start with all of this on day 1. If you have not trained in years, start with 2 sets per exercise. Use light weights. Focus on form. Leave the gym feeling better, not destroyed. The goal of your first few workouts is not to prove how tough you are. The goal is to build momentum. Then, week after week, you progress. You can add a little weight. You can add 1 rep. You can improve your range of motion. You can slow down the lowering phase. You can improve your control. Progress does not have to be dramatic. It just has to be consistent. And this is one of the most important things to understand. The best workout is not the one that crushes you today. The best workout is the one you can repeat for years. Consistency beats intensity when intensity is reckless. Now let's talk about the part that probably caught your attention. Testosterone. Many men want higher testosterone, but they look for it in the wrong places. They chase supplements. They chase shortcuts. They chase miracle routines. They chase promises that sound too good to be true. But your body does not work like that. Testosterone is influenced by many things: sleep, body fat, nutrition, stress, training, alcohol, medications, health conditions, and age. Exercise matters, but it is not the only factor. Strength training helps because it gives your body a reason to maintain muscle. And muscle is not just about looking good. Muscle supports movement, metabolism, blood sugar control, strength, independence, and confidence. But if you train hard while sleeping poorly, eating badly, drinking too much, and living under constant stress, your results will be limited. So yes, these 5 exercises are powerful, but they work best when combined with the right lifestyle. First, sleep. Poor sleep is one of the biggest enemies of male energy. Many men try to fix low energy with caffeine, stimulants, or motivation. But if you are not recovering, your body will not perform at its best. Second, nutrition. You need enough protein. You need real food. You need enough nutrients. Extreme diets, constant undereating, and too much processed food can work against you. Third, body fat. Excess belly fat is often connected with worse metabolic health. Losing fat gradually through better nutrition and training can help your body function better. Fourth, stress control. Living in constant stress drains your energy. Training helps, but you also need recovery, breathing, rest, hobbies, sunlight, and time away from pressure. Fifth, medical evaluation when needed. If you have extreme fatigue, major loss of strength, very low libido, persistent sadness, or symptoms that concern you, do not try to solve everything with YouTube videos. Talk to a qualified healthcare professional and get proper testing. Exercise is powerful, but it is not a replacement for medical care. Now that you know what to do, you also need to know what to avoid. Mistake number 1, training too light forever. Starting light is smart. Staying light forever is stagnation. Your body needs progressive challenge, not reckless weight, not ego lifting, but gradual progress. Mistake number 2, copying young men. You do not need crazy jumps, extreme workouts, or 2-hour gym sessions. Your focus should be strength, technique, mobility, and recovery. Mistake number 3, ignoring pain. Muscle fatigue is normal. Sharp joint pain is not a badge of honor. If something hurts in the wrong way, adjust. Mistake number 4, doing only cardio. Walking is excellent, but walking alone is not enough to maintain muscle and strength. After 50, strength training is not optional. It is an investment in independence. Mistake number 5, quitting too soon. Your body needs time. In a few weeks, you may feel more energy. In a few months, your strength may change dramatically. In a year, you may feel like a different man. But none of that happens if you keep changing plans every week. Choose the fundamentals. Repeat them. Progress slowly. Recover well. Stay consistent. That is the formula. There is something that separates men who age strong from men who age weak. It is not only genetics. It is not only luck. It is not only money. It is a decision. A strong man after 50 decides that he will not abandon his body. He understands that age comes for everyone, but weakness does not have to come easily. He does not train to compete with 25-year-olds. He trains to carry his life with strength and dignity. He trains to climb stairs without struggling. He trains to play with his kids or grandkids. He trains to carry groceries without pain. He trains to get off the floor without fear. He trains to look in the mirror and recognize himself again. After 50, training becomes more than appearance. It becomes self-respect. Every rep says, I am still here. I can still improve. I still have control. I am not finished. And maybe that is the greatest transformation of all. Not just what happens in your muscles. Not just what happens in your hormones. But what happens in your mind when you start feeling strong again. Because when a man rebuilds strength, he rebuilds posture. When he rebuilds posture, he rebuilds presence. When he rebuilds presence, he rebuilds confidence. And when he rebuilds confidence, he starts living differently. So if you are a man over 50 and you want a simple, powerful, effective training plan, focus on these 5 exercises: the goblet squat for legs, glutes, balance, and lower body strength; the Romanian deadlift for hamstrings, glutes, posture, and lower back protection; the push-up or dumbbell bench press for chest, shoulders, triceps, and pushing strength; the row for your back, posture, pulling strength, and shoulder balance; and the farmer's carry for grip, core, posture, stability, and real-world strength. These 5 movements cover almost everything a man over 50 needs to rebuild strength and move better. But remember, the secret is not doing them once. The secret is repeating them, progressing slowly, sleeping better, eating better, managing stress, and respecting your body. Do not chase shortcuts. Build the foundation. Because strong men are not built by quick promises. They are built by consistent habits. If this video helped you, hit the like button right now so more men over 50 can see it. And tell me in the comments, which of these 5 exercises do you need to improve the most? The squat, the Romanian deadlift, push-ups, rows, or the farmer's carry? And if you are over 50 and you want to stay strong, energetic, and confident, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because the next videos will show you how to train, eat, and live with more power as you age. Remember, you do not need to be 30 again. You need to become the strongest version of the man you are today. I'll see you in the next video.